MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Yasiel Puig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. At the plate, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Seager has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. David Price is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Price ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? He's set and the pitch. Pete Alonso is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 31, John.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That is the first baseman, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a swinging strike three. Max Muncy is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Gavin Lux is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Smith at second with 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Standing in, Raimel Tapia. Now the first pitch here from Price. Lays off. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When
you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First pitch on its way. Luis Arias comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of this series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Price is ready. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Count remains at 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Rosario's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there. 2 down. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
Oh, that's
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit hard, but foul. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Settling in now, Jeff McNeil, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit high and deep to right center. Puig on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. A base hit in his first trip. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Price pauses. Here's his offering. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now Price is 1-2. Popped high in the air. Muncy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Corey Seager as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
21.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fastball just inside. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Will Smith will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. First delivery to him on the way. Jacob deGrom is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Smith goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. deGrom is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for the Mets, Hunter Dozier. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
That last that home run, that was a changeup that was away that he went out and hooked it. He pulled it. So if I'm going to throw that changeup again, I might throw that thing on the inside part of the plate. This guy looks like he has pretty good coverage on that outer third of the plate.
Lux in foul ground. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Pulled toward right center field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 62.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes McNeil. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Into the box, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about
a swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Puig. Gone into the upper tank. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price.
Number 85.
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. So here's Jeff McNeil. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before. He started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around. Amir Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Dozier brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Garrett, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Back goes McNeil. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're getting a lot of loud contact right now, which basically means they're hitting the ball really hard. Of course, the numbers hold up as well. Incredibly, 9 of their hits have been launched off the bat at 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Down into left center for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Gavin Lux is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. James McCann will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Los Angeles. Number 36. James.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. McCann, the former Chicago White Sox, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. never made. He'll get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 66. Driver.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But a solo home. Blake Trinan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Dom Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that has to drive you crazy as a former pitcher. 0-2 soft liner.
It does, D-Roll. You know, you make quality pitches, you get ahead to count 0-2. You throw it you think is a good pitch, and the next thing you know, it's a base hit on a wasted 0-2 count.
At the plate, Luis Arias. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Steven Matz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Back goes McNeil. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 17. Joe.
Riding in once again, Hunter Dozier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. From the stretch. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No, he's safe.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Ready now, Max Muncy. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Tapia, and this one is gone. A home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux. Swing and a line drive, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up.
Third base,
Luke Rennie answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch down the 3rd baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Dozier picks it up, and indeed, no look at 2nd. He'll go straight to 1st and take the sure out. Matt Beatty will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at 2nd and 2 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped up. Dozier has room in foul territory. And a diving effort there at 3rd. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. sent toward first. And amazing it is. The Mets are your National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes.